The robbers stealthily smeared chocolate on the railroad tracks, preparing to stop a train loaded with gold. By sensing the frequency of the rail vibrations, they calculated the distance of the approaching train. When everything was ready, they quickly hid in the bushes. 10 minutes later, the train slowly rolled towards the location, with the driver completely unaware of the situation. The locomotive directly slid and collided with the chocolate-covered section. Realizing something was wrong, the driver immediately slammed on the throttle, only to find the train wouldn't budge an inch. Seeing the timing was perfect, the robbers rushed out from the woods. They swiftly boarded the train and subdued the driver at once. Before the security personnel could react, the thieves tossed a hornet's nest into the carriage. As the swarm of hornets scattered, the compartment instantly descended into chaos. While the situation was under control, the leader Mike instructed his teammates to release the steam from the boiler and then disconnect the locomotive from the carriages. The gold-laden cars slid off, and once his partners below hopped onto them, Mike quickly retreated with 100 tons of gold. At this point, the hornets were still attacking the security guards, who were jumping out of windows and doors to escape the unbearable pain. In less than a minute, the robbers successfully made off with 100 tons of gold. After dealing with the guards, the thieves immediately threw lit torches into the carriages, using the thick smoke from the burning kerosene to quickly disperse the hornets. Just as everything was going smoothly, the sheriff suddenly received news of the gold heist and immediately assembled a huge force of 100,000 men to pursue the robbers. Mike then realized the train was moving much faster than anticipated, so he immediately ordered to reduce speed, but the brakes failed. Fortunately, Mike had a contingency plan. He had his men set up locking ropes ahead. Unexpectedly, as soon as the train touched the ropes, the nearby trees were uprooted. As rows of trees fell, the train's speed still didn't decrease. Luckily, the team had set up an ample number of ropes, and at the critical moment, the train finally came to a halt. The robbers let out excited shouts upon seeing this. But just as they were about to move the gold, the sheriff had already caught up with a large police force. Seeing the security personnel stung by hornets, the sheriff quickly deduced the robbers' modus operandi and started searching along the tracks. Sure enough, he discovered the emptied carriages. At this moment, an officer noticed tire tracks left by the robbers on the ground, and the sheriff immediately inferred their escape route. The team followed the tire prints all the way to the riverbank. There, a teammate found a piece of cloth in a tree, and the sheriff discovered a damaged car. Due to insufficient manpower, the sheriff decided to split the force and take two roads. Unexpectedly, as soon as he entered the woods, he encountered an injured robber. To vie for credit, the sheriff intended to make the arrest alone. Seeing no resistance, the sheriff was thrilled. But the next moment, he was tackled into the water by the robber. Before he could react, he was knocked unconscious. When the sheriff woke up again, he had been taken to the robber's hideout. Mike then explained the reason for capturing him. They were unfamiliar with the terrain here and wanted the sheriff's guidance to safely withdraw. To save his life, the sheriff immediately agreed. The robbers then retreated under the sheriff's navigation. Unexpectedly, the sheriff secretly led them straight to the military camp when they were off guard. By the time the robbers realized, it was too late. Seeing a large number of officers charging towards them, all the robbers panicked and fled.